morning, you guys. Today is Sunday the 21st and it is our first anniversary. We are on the road. We just left Casper, Wyoming, and we are heading towards Devil's Tower. After that, we're going to the Badlands, which is actually in South Dakota. So we'll be crossing into another state today. Joel is just retying down the load. We actually got into it last night to grab a couple things out, and it just came loose. So he's just tying that back down. Okay, so we just stopped along the road on our way to Devil's Tower. We're about an hour from there. We stopped to have some lunch, feed the baby, fill up on gas, walk the dog. Joel is changing the baby again. Apparently that is necessary before we hit the road. And we just decided where we're gonna camp. We're gonna camp just on the Wyoming side of the border between Wyoming and South Dakota. There are some free campsites out there that look like they have a pretty good view, and they're in a really nice area. He's probably not gonna be super happy about getting back in the car, but just another hour and you can get out again, okay? He's actually been really good today. He slept most of the way here. How far do you think we've gone today?
Gone like 130 miles.
Oh, that's not that far. Oh well.
All right, I'm gonna grab him. You all set in here?
I think I am all set in here. All right, little dog. Are you ready?
How you doing here, dude?
To Devil's Tower, but we didn't make it very far once we got here because the baby started to freak out.
Buddy.
Daddy doesn't have what you want.
Oh no, buddy.
He doesn't want that pacifier? Hey, you got your big old finger stuck in there?
Buddy, sorry.
Alright, that's a no. He does not want the pacifier. We are gonna go back down to the visitor center. We just got to our camping spot for the night. This is along Sand Creek.
Sand Creek, yeah.
And it's really nice out here. It's just a little free spot to camp. And there's a pretty large group of people down here, but they're not taking up all the spots or anything. And they were really nice. They showed Joel like where to park and everything. So anyway, we are gonna check it out and relax for the night. It's our anniversary.
1 year with the most beautiful lady ever.
Oh, stop. Man, that's cool up there. Yeah, it looks like a lazy river. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We just got to Deadwood. We're gonna go eat some breakfast and check out Main Street.
I'm hungry and I need coffee. Oh, we stayed in a pretty cool spot last night.
We got some pretty good footage of that, and Joel got to fly his drone around because we weren't in a park. The national parks don't let you fly drones, so we haven't been able to get any footage like that, but we could last night because we weren't in the national park, so he got some really cool footage.
We would have to go stop the stones to be concerned. We have to go get it. Please, you have it. Go ahead.
September of 1876, the people of Deadwood decided they wanted a little bit of law and order in town.
Here's the president grant.
Good, there.
Oh, I can do that.
I move nobody there. That goes for you, see we locked out. And you, fuck that stupid grin on your stupid face. Boy, that was a close one. I could have been a goner.
just got to our camp spot for the night. Pretty decent view. Ticks? What? Uh-oh. Fire ants. Oh, Joel's being bitten by ants. I don't see any on me. Today we did Deadwood, and we thought it was going to be a pretty easy day because we weren't driving very far, but the baby's been a little bit of a handful today. We are going to try to give him a bath, get him in some jammies, and see if we can get him to chill out now that he's out of his car seat. So we drove like 140 miles today, which isn't very far compared to what we've been driving, but he's just having a hard time today. So we're gonna try to get him happy and chilled out so we can be happy and chilled out. It's kind of hard having him be unhappy in the car because there's not really anything you can do about it. Basically the whole time today I was riding with my arm like over him in the back seat, and that's hard when you're in the front seat. It's just been a little trying, but he's been doing pretty good for the most part. He's just having a little bit of a rough day today. So we're gonna get him happy. Are you all washed up? Are you ready for your Jimmy Jams? Yeah. This kid loves a bath. This is all we're working with right now. We actually have one of those flower baths that we've been using, but when we gave him a bath last time he pooped on it, so we have to wash it. Alright, let me get you all dressed and we can go outside. Last night we camped at the Badlands, just up on top of, I guess you would call them the bluffs. I'm not really sure what you would call it, but it was our second night in a row boondocking and we haven't done that before. And the battery died on the trailer, and we thought until last night that just turning the truck on would charge the batteries, but that's not how it works. Basically, we had to, well, we were going to unhook from the trailer anyway and go explore today in just the truck, because the way that park is, you don't really want to try to drag the trailer through there. So we already planned on unhooking from the trailer and coming into town and going to Wall Drug and then going into Badlands, but we had to pull the battery out of the trailer and try to find a place that would help us charge it, which we did not anticipate. So we are boondocking without a generator, obviously. If we had a generator, it wouldn't matter, the generator would charge the battery. But we did not get a generator because they're really expensive, and we didn't think we needed it until now, really. We still probably won't get one, but this was definitely a learning experience. We just had to figure it out. So we found a place in Wall, South Dakota, that's going to charge it. It's only $5 or $10, the guy said, which made Joel laugh a little bit. $5 or $10?
5 or 10. Let's go see this Wall Drug.
There have been signs since Idaho. Probably like 2 or 3 every mile for this place.
Well, the last bit, yeah, like 50 miles.
Yeah,
sure.
It was crazy. I almost felt like so overwhelmed by the signs that I didn't want to come, because I was like, okay, we get it. Like,
they went
we'll back off a little.
Quite the billboard campaign.
It really did. There's a lot of billboards.